Here's some music. No, someone fixed it. Arrgh. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please wait. I'm not getting anything. I think it's just a broken cord in this thing. This sucks. Pretty sure it's just my Y adapter, but... Oh, no, I lost both. Oh yeah, you guys are probably hearing it fine. It's just, it's me. It's my auxiliary plug coming from my TV. I had this issue recently when I moved everything around a couple weeks ago. It was fine because I moved stuff around and then it was working. But it was like precarious. If I touched it the wrong way, it would like mess up. And of course, I guess I must have moved something today and it messed up. Alright. Well, I guess I'm only going to be hearing audio in one ear. I'll have to figure out something for next stream. Alright. It's kind of weird. Touched it the wrong way, I know, right? All my right ear's getting all the love, my left ear's getting nothing. Well, the problem is the auxiliary going into my PC, right? So the plug is coming into my PC. The right channel is going into the left channel. There's a break somewhere in the cable. I'm not sure which cable it is. I'm thinking it's my Y adapter. So I've got like just RCA connectors going from my TV to my PC, and then I got a Y adapter going to an actual just a standard auxiliary cable going to my sound card. That's how I'm listening to the audio, so I don't get any sort of delay. Because what my video capture card, what you guys see is about half a second off from what I see, so obviously your audio is synced up with the video, but if I got that audio half a second off, it would totally screw me up. So I could always just listen to it, just listen to the you know, listen to the or monitor, I should say, but that would just mess me up, so I'm just gonna be listening to it with one ear. Alright, so let's start Chocobo Dungeon 2. I haven't had a chance to really look through the manual, but from what I can tell, it's like a roguelike game, so it's gonna be interesting. The seagulls, get away from the right side. Hopefully they don't have like vocal tracks that go on only one channel, because that would totally screw me up. That's... Smog! What a suspicious looking doorway! Wait, this must be the entrance to the dungeon. Yes, that's it. I finally found it! Yeah, it doesn't seem to. Yep, my gut feeling was right. Yep, that's right. Right, Midig. This font isn't exactly the best style for PlayStation. Yep, my gut feeling was right. You think so too, don't you? Hey, are you listening to me? Hey! None of them do. Boo. Chocobo. We're gonna call him Chocobo. Call him at least Choco or something. Chocobo. Do we delete? Choco-O. There. Gotta personalize his name a little bit. Choco. Choco the Chocobo. Choco, you were listening, weren't you? Whatever. Searching the world for treasure. Hardly finding any rare items. It's been a long journey. As a rare item collector, it'd be such a crying shame to pass up the dungeon like this. Okay, let's go, Choco. Work? Whatever, let's go. Yeah, What you doing? You're coming along too. You're coming along, TDD. Like, come on, they could have made the O's like slightly better. I mean, maybe on CRTs this would look better. Probably not by much. No, the O's still look like D's. It could be that too. It could be a PS3 emulation thing. Or it just wasn't as obvious when you're playing on... Because I'm not sure... Well, I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be interlaced, so I don't know. What? The stairs we came down are gone? Where's the Weaver? Supposed to be another mysterious dungeon. Another? Where was the first one? What? You forgot? Mysterious dungeon, stairs and fears for disappear. Who the hell designs these dungeons? There may be monsters too. Despite all that, you can get a lot of rare items. Well, to put it simply, you can get lots of tasty food. Alright, let's move it. So cute. Huh? What now, Choco? What? Why are you going in the lead, you ask? That's the way it always is. Come on, Choco. You take all the damage, Choco. I'm just gonna stand back here and watch you die. Yeah, see, like, well, mind you, there's no O's here, but... Yeah, I guess the O's in the menu would look the same. Got a potion, we got a map. It's like a one-time map thing. Exit the dungeon, you can save at stairs. Feathers. Classic Final Fantasy window. HDR. Adjust. Horizontal adjust. Shift everything! How does it look on the stream, actually? Is it centered on the stream? It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Give me a second. Alright, probably need to adjust it a little bit this way. That percentage is... let's do it one bump this way. There we go. A little better on the stream. Just for the percentage sign. I can see it no matter what, but... Fantasy baseball. I don't even know how the hell fantasy sports games work. How does it work? Solid, oh god. Spell level. Fire, blizzard, arrow, thunder, quake, green. Show him who's boss, Choco. Select gives you the map. Start, recover HP 20 turns, lose energy 30 turns, max energy 100. I guess because it's 20 turns to recover HP or something? I don't know. Take that. Can we attack diagonally? Hold down the shoulder buttons don't seem to do anything. Get up a torn card. Maybe. Let me double check here. Because usually there's a way of like holding down a button so you don't move, you just turn. Sephiroth! See, I hear this music, no problem in both ears. Set off 12 months in a row. Dear streamer, in 1 year, we experienced time 5 milliseconds of existence have been precious. Thank you for making my subroutines aware of the wonderful things that are waifus. And thank you for all the waifus and the husbandos, Sevbot. Thank you so much, Sev, for all the continued support. Awesome bot. The amazing bot that is Sevbot. Where is the controls? Attack, dash, switch direction. Okay, so just holding on the square button you can switch directions without moving. L1, kick stones and empty bottles, speed through messages, speed up cursor. Okay, so square is what I'm gonna hold. There we go. Take that. Map card. Weird looking pre-rendered sprites, I know, right? So cute. Chocobo never looked so cute. Doesn't kill, he just works them to surrendering. All they do is surrender to his amazing, cuteness. Use it. Oh. Identify card was identified. That's kind of ironic. What a trap, but nothing happened. Damn it. Alright, apparently you don't get traps, no. Quit. Hey, Rando. Renovarian. Welcome, welcome. Some Chocobo goodness. What's he doing there? They have like a bar underneath them, like they're, I don't know, preparing something. Really should look at the manual real quick. The quick counter would get a buffer overflow error real quick. Yeah, there's a lot of characters in the manual. Surprised, I mean, Square should have had a color manual. With black and white manuals. So cheap. Saving ending. Grant stays into a memory card, blah blah. Designated such as buildings within the village. Within dungeon before moving next floor, but only when carrying a memory tag. Player should remember to carry a memory tag when going into a dungeon in order to avoid mishaps by saving. How do we get safely out of this dungeon? Can we exit at the floor? At the... It's probably a good idea to read this manual. Using the screen... Oh yeah, where's that bar that appears underneath enemies? ATB bar. This bar shows the action type of Choco and the monsters along with their speed. Page 12. I don't know why they call it an ATB bar, considering it's a roguelike, and the monsters don't move unless you move. An ATB bar. Will not have an ATB bar displayed. During battle, a tricolored ATB bar is displayed. With each attacking monster or character will show the enemy's or companion's turn. The ATB bar will display when monster wishes to act. In this state, the monster attack bar will not lengthen until Chocobo decides to act. So enemy's attack bar. Alright, so it just basically means they're ready to attack. So some monsters probably do like stronger attacks and it takes them longer to prepare the attack or whatever. Or cast a spell maybe. Before Square had the EA deal. Yeah, but I mean stuff like Final Fantasy had color manuals. Level up! Da-da-da-da! Still identified card. Wait, Mog still identified? He did. Going, Mog. We got an extra... Oh. Potion became stout tonic. Oh, you can... You can dip potions inside of springs. Let's identify that. Hopefully it's not poison or something. Dispel tonic. There's curses. Oily tonic. Peace tonic. Sounds good. Speeds up target. Yeah, Azure Dreams is probably a lot more advanced in this game. I mean, this is... I played probably, what, 4 or 5 roguelikes at this point. There's obviously Azure Dreams, there was Fatal Labyrinth, and Dragon... something on second Master System. That's one I can think of off the top of my head. Honestly, Azure Dreams is a lot more advanced version, or a lot more advanced roguelike compared to... This one's probably very simplified, I would imagine. Pretty standard roguelike rules seem to apply. Like, stuff doesn't seem like it's identified until you know, use them once. Although we did get a fire book. Book of Fire Magic. Do we learn the magic? Or we cast the magic? Phone, please. Alright. Let's see here. Books. Armor, examining on some feathers, magic feathers, status feathers. Devices and traps. Finding claws and saddles. Those are our weapons. Books. Effects exhibit by reading these books. Certain books that Chocobo cannot read. I'm assuming it's a one-time use thing. Like a scroll. Hold on to it for a tougher enemy. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. We've already seen one trap. I think Mog got stuck in it. Recycle box? Does it get recycled into something different, I wonder? Let's try it. You don't need 3 fire books, do we? Nah. Or, you know, I could just read the manual. RTFM. Poison traps. There's quite a few different traps. Sleep trap, poison trap, forget trap, abnormal trap, rotating trap, mud trap. Places and traps. Junk shelf. Recycle box. When 2 unwanted items are placed inside a mysterious box, randomly creates a new item. Okay. So you get something random, I'm assuming, if you put 2 crappy items inside. Yeah, Hamtaro I end up cutting. I was going through the upcoming games like, yeah, this is not an RPG in any way. I don't know why the hell that's even listed as an RPG in any place. Get some new equipment. Digging claws can dig through walls. Equipped. Ooh, fancy. Durability. Oh, great, there's durability. Critical, hit rate, toughness, energy, level limit 45. Yay for items with durability. Thunder book, arrow book, a lot of different spell books. I just like walk right onto that trap. I guess traps don't get reset when you walk in them. Alright, so the blue area seems to be areas that we've actually visited. Green areas are areas that we haven't stepped on. Get back here. I'll try my claws on you. Alright, Exiled Prince, you have a great night. Thanks for stopping on by. Oop. That was like a slow, yeah, it's a slowness trap. Does Mog have a health counter? Yeah, he's got 29 out of 30. I wonder what happens when Mog dies. Save and go down. Does that use up our memory thing if you save, I wonder? I guess since we just started, it's probably a good idea to try it anyways. I'm assuming it's probably a one-time use thing. Tags. Report tag allows you to... They're kind of vague about it in the manual. Let's try it. Worst case scenario, restart the game. You never find another one. Ah, dungeon's no big deal. A doggo over there or something? Huh? What's that? Oh shoot, get down! Just do it! The goblin's picking on that Guzz. An evil goblin. Oh no, took out that Guzz and leveled up. Hey, Dragon Soul. The monster takes out another monster, it goes up in level. Then becomes a Dark Goblin. We'll never beat it. That's Scram. Yeah, you watch. Hold my beer. Yeah, so that saving one is one time only. I figured as much, but... Fire! Since when can Chocobos read? Oh, bullshit on that. Ow! Quick! Can't beat it, huh, Mog? You see that, Mog? Your unbelieving ways. Apparently, they're very smart creatures. God damn it. And not only did we blow ourselves up, we lost that book. These traps suck ass. I think I saw it right before stepping on it too. I just kind of realized too late. Man, there were so many books. The cantrip book. Minor spells. Book of tricks. I can't ever get a buffer overflow, I'm telling you. Bitter nut. Bitter, eh? Are nuts something we normally eat, or something we normally throw? I mean, it could be a mix of both. Kind of like potions, right? Maybe like bad potions, like poison potions you want to throw. Nuts. You would think nuts would be something that Chocobos would eat normally. Seeds are Chocobo's staple items. They generally recover status and increase attributes. Beware, some seeds may decrease HP, energy, and levels. Hopefully it's not a level lowering nut, but I guess if it's gonna happen, it's good to happen like early on. Rotten nut. Well. No effect. Haze potion. I know he was casting, but it took him 2 turns to do it. Identify card. And anything you want to recycle? I do have... I guess I could just... yeah, I could just use this inside of springs. So let's keep it... I don't really have anything I want to recycle. Bubbly tonic. I'm sure it's not bad. Invisibility tonic. Cause damage. Now, does the durability only go down when it says that, or does that mean we're almost broken? Ability is 10. Yeah, it was 12 when I first looked at it, so I guess it gets damaged over time. There's probably items that can repair equipment as well. Carry tag. Increases inventory. Like, permanently? I mean, I'm assuming that's a permanent increase in inventory. Good 19 spots. Yeah, why wouldn't you use that right away? A juicy nut? I don't think I'd ever call a nut juicy. That's not something you usually use to describe a nut. I mean, maybe certain nuts, but not nuts chocobos would generally bite into. Lost 40 energy. Oh man. I guess energy is this game's equivalent of food. Oh, we gotta breed a golden chocobo. It's just a regular chocobo. Must get a golden chocobo. Is that a trap? Feels like a trap. Alright, apparently we're a mouse now. A wooden saddle. I can't open my inventory as a mouse. I'm like, is my button not working? No, it's just I don't have an inventory button. Wooden saddle, eh? Durability 30, defensive 3, energy is 7, toughness 4, dodge, level limit. I'm not sure what the level limit. Maybe we can't use it past that level. Which would be weird because odds are you probably get rid of the equipment before you reach those lower end equipment. Or before you reach those levels, but I don't know. We can add to the quick counter. What kind of counter? Quick counter? Where are the stairs? Oh, they're all the way over there. I'm like, but they're over here. Everyone knows it's work. It's not quit, it's work. Work! Thin claws will break soon. Wow, that was fast. Everybody 5, yeah. Wait, I'll dig through walls. Is there walls we can dig through? there like secret areas? Okay, there is. Huh. Like, speak of the devil. Okay, so as long as you don't have this stuff here, you can dig through it. Oh. Identifies all items. Okay, that's definitely a very powerful card we gotta keep. We need to find some energy restoration items because we're already a half. Didn't help that we got hurt quite a bit there. Last floor we had like an item that reduced our stamina by like 40. Yeah, well, I mean these ones are all pre-rendered, right? So a nice little cute chibi graphics versus the new one. I guess is, I don't know. Looking at it, it doesn't look that impressive. Rotten nut, you can throw this at enemies. I could probably recycle it. Recycle it. Recycle that one, and we don't need 2 map ones. It's a verify card. I'll take it. Definitely better than Rotten Nut and a map card. Oh, yeah. It's like, hey, we can go that way. I wonder if there's like rooms you can only access by digging through the walls. It probably is. Especially in later levels. It feels like there's a huge part of the map we haven't visited in this floor. Gonna keep having Gwiz. It wouldn't surprise me. Where? What? Say we're stuck in here. Let's see here. Hey, you can get through no problem. Looks too narrow, but you can go through diagonally. Come on, move through it. We can't. Yeah, but I mean, the fact that it's letting us dig through walls makes me kind of think there's going to be areas that you can't access unless you dig through the walls, but I could be wrong, obviously. I haven't played this long enough. But we're definitely running low on stamina here, only at 36%. I wonder what happens when we go down to 0. Oops. I'm assuming the inventory thing doesn't count duplicates, like fire, 2 fires, 2 thunders, that kind of stuff. Doesn't seem to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it only counts individual things, but items that don't stack like these 2 verify or map cards do count as multiples. So it looks like empty potions or empty bottles stack. Maybe potions, books definitely stack. Cards do not, which makes no sense. Like, the one thing that should be stacking here out of all these is cards. Like, seriously? Cards are that big? I can stack bottles, but I can't stack a deck of cards. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 0%. When you hit 0%, you probably start losing health instead of energy. Most likely what it is. Most roguelikes do it in some fashion like that. It's not insta-death. Swelled nut. And these nut names are very lewd. Juicy nut, swelled nut. Gonna find some blue nuts next. Used peanut. Recovered 30 energy. Nice. It's a video game. It's a video game aimed at kids. Is that items that don't need identification stack? Yeah. Yeah, like, well, I mean, I'm assuming if you had multiple juicy nuts that aren't identified, they would all be called juicy nuts. Let's see, potion stack. Alright, potions do not stack. So potions don't stack, but empty bottles do, which makes no sense if you think about it. It's like, yeah, this bottle that's the same size whether it has liquid in it or not. It's not like you're stacking bottles inside of bottles. They're not glasses here. There's probably the fact that items or equipment is also unidentified means there's probably cursed ones. That or they have different stats. Maybe different wooden claws have different stats. Zebot does that every once in a while. Juicy and swelled nuts, yeah. This game's got all the nuts. I can say these ones probably can't dig through walls. Stone 7. That's a random number. Oh, 7 stones, okay. Found stone 7, but not stones 1 through 6. Damn it. I hate confusion traps. Alright. Yeah. That's it. Oh, jeez, what the hell is this thing? Get wrecked. How do we escape the dungeon? There's no option to like go back down unless there's one in the menu. No. Maybe every like 5 floors or something like that, or 10 floors. Mysteries dungeons. Dungeon layout changes every time Chocobo enters. Layered floors. There's more dungeon that can be seen. There are some walls which can be knocked down by using special items. Yeah. Appearance of Doom. The player continues to search the floor for extended period of time. Doom will appear and begin chasing Chocobo. Any companions present. So yeah, don't want to walk around the same floor for too long. Trying to find where it says like how to get back to town. Yeah, I'm thinking like every X number of floors would be the logical thing. It's probably in here somewhere, but items, mysterious feathers. I think most of the time it's like a certain number of floors to reach a floor, but whether you actually restarted that floor, maybe not. Doing something. Wreck them. A vegan killer. Emo-mancer. Does the emo-mancer wear a lot of, like, black eyeshadow? He keeps cutting himself. We're gonna have to kill Vivi. Sorry, Vivi. No hard feelings. Yeah, it does. Every time he cuts himself, you roll a natural 20, he succeeds, and it's game over. Damn it. Chemical explosion, the cure. Hey, Ninja Devon? Yes. We're not fishing, at least not yet. Maybe Chocobos can fish. Oh. I don't want a tired nut anyways. Kick. Yep, lots of quang going on in this game. Quah! Quah, quah! Fucking nuts. Worn art card. Let's use a... Do we have anything to verify? No. It's the map card. Repair card, okay. I can repair items. These enemies are so cute. Ow! But they lay down a lot of traps. Nasty enemies. I wonder if items show up in this map. There's that purple thing over there. Not sure if that's an item. I mean, it seems like we walked on it at some point. We do have a queer. Teleporter trap. Come on, hurry up. Ow. Who's that thing? Assuming that's a trap. Maybe? That's probably the teleporter trap we got hit with. New area. Boss time? Oh, the switch looks like it might do something. Don't do it, Mog. It'll stink if it's a trap, though. But it just might give me some treasure. Alrighty, here goes nothing. Dumbass. Hey, Choco? Game over. Choco died. Damn it, Mog. You know chocobos are flightless birds. Mother FMV goodness. Who puts a chocobo in a bed? Silly girl. That's some really bright hair. You're gonna blind somebody. Like chocobos are like... I guess they do fly, technically. I don't know. In Final Fantasy VII, no chocobos fly. They just, like, walk on everything. They can walk on oceans. Good, you're awake. I was so surprised when you fell from the sky. You seem to be okay now. Huh? This is probably your first time seeing a human, isn't it? And I can understand the human language, though. Even so, running from the person who helped you is kind of mean. The way I see it, a bird like you is a lot more unusual than me. You're not a bird. You're Choco. Oh, I see. My name is... Chiroma? Weird-ass name. You're Chiroma, and I'm a white mage. Nice to meet you, Choco. On Stella's future games I have. Look very healthy. I guess the tonic worked well enough. Well, I'm relieved. I'm going out. You're tired. Rest on the bed. I thought the bed looks like her clothes. Her entire decor has that white mage decor, or white mage style. Oh yes, don't drink the tonic on the shelves. It's bad. Sharona. Chiroma. My names and can't carry anymore. Damn it. What's that 3 thing on top? Oh, page 3. Need to sell some crap. Yep. Choco's got a lot of wood. He had some swelling nut or swelling and juicy nuts before too. Luckily he's got rid of those. This game is very suggestive. Can't seem to do much else. Can I like not dump items? I want that thing. Guess I can't go that way. Gotta go back in the dungeon. Gotta go find Mog again, I guess. Oh. Apparently if you just kick in random areas... Labby tonic? I discarded it because my inventory is too full. That sucks. Damn it, there's too many items. Ability tonic, spell tonic, a smeared card. Yeah, we usually a good way of figuring out. Certain items is like kicking them on enemies, like potions. You can turn to one of these things. Potions you can generally like throw at enemies, and then you'll find what they do. It's like that in most roguelikes, so assuming it's the same in this one. Ow. I can't throw stones in there. Boo. No praise, durr. Torch. And I get extra room. Hey, Sashi. Give me all the traps. This game definitely has a lot of them. And these ones here, these ones seem to be. Oh, this is a bad one. There are some of these are like invisibility traps. That's probably the only good trap I've seen so far. Those ones just. These ones hurt. There's also there's like spring traps. Don't seem to do anything. Just bounce you. There's like explosion traps. Those are obviously bad ones. Slippery card. And having no inventory space really sucks. That butt of a Choco. Okay, some of these like, oh, I guess because we left the dungeon now, things have different names. So if you leave the dungeon and come back in, things that were called, let's say, identified cards before now are back to being unidentified. Good to know. I was wondering, it's like when I picked up the oily potions, like I've seen oily potions before, and they were so-and-so potion. Now they've gone back to just being, you know, unidentified. Makes sense. It just appears. Bam! Potion, a drain book, wood claws. Sort of durability on our current wood claws. 12. Man, we really need more inventory space. Let's just use a map card here. Also just use a potion. There's curses. I don't need stones, you know? Let's just drop all these stones. Use more of these books too, just to get rid of them. God. Game's giving us so many different... Man, we've been hit by kanji. The mighty kanji trap. Identify... Did I just use a potion? Shouldn't I have room? Does the potion not count as... Oh, that's right, empty. Damn it, stop dropping things. Durability is 22. Drop. And inventory management is going to be a pain in the ass. Wood claws plus 2. Alright, so it's plus 2 versions, I guess. 29. Sideways looks the same. Just dump this one. Indeed it is. Cantrip book. I haven't used these. I need to use these books more. Just to get him out of my inventory. Just not against this guy, because he dies instantly. Or this guy. Or this guy. Let's go using max levels. Fusion traps suck. Planet, it's calling you. Alright, Lizard, have a great night. You're gonna be on for that much longer either. I work tomorrow. Yay. Man, I want identify cards, but where do we pick this up? Wood saddle was wood saddle. Thanks, game. And the wood saddles are wood saddles. Quick, where? Visibility. Kanji. Is there any... There's no quiz. You heard nothing. Level up! Put this and... throw this in there, sure. Seems a bitter nut. Peanuts are food. Chubby Chocobo. No way! Don't know what'll show up next. Had enough of this dungeon. I'm going home. A skeleton that burst out of the darken. Wah! What? She healed it. Phew, that was close. That's why I don't like this place. The reason I came this far is because you asked me to. What kind of chocobo are you? Help yourself. I don't think you can even fit in that staircase there. The staircase looks a little small for a chubby chocobo. Wasn't you who came along so happily when I told you there'd be plenty of nuts to eat? That's... fine, I'll continue on by myself then. No, it's too dangerous. I'll be fine, I have a teleport tag if I run into any problems. Besides, I want to find this dungeon's secret. Therefore I must go. Be careful too. Wait a sec, but... he's gone. Oh, I don't know. What should I do? I'm scared of myself. A monster! Alright, this is Blake. You have a great night. Thanks for stopping on by. Sleepy sleeps. This is a fast level. Fastest level ever. Thunder, thunder, thunder book. Sleep, this clown would eat me if you sleep. The clown will find a way to eat you anyways. Clowns do. It's evil, evil clowns. Ooh, +3. I will use that. Ow. At least you'll die with a smile on your face. Or maybe you became the clown programmer. Waiting for him to come up to me because I'm invisible. Ribbit. Damn it. If we run to Queena here, we're screwed. Damn it. I want to be a squirrel. Can't use my inventory until I turn back to human, or to Chocobo. Arena. Thank you. Fish the Guardian. Took a little bit of work to get to it, but oh, what are you? You have business in this dungeon too? Have I seen your friend? I haven't, but if you're continuing on, shall we go together? I'll say I'm a little scared too. Okay, let's go then. Is she gonna heal us? What's wrong? You never seen a stove before? You can combine by putting 2 claws or saddles in there and adding fire or thunder. Combining may get you more powerful claws and saddles. Why don't you try it? I don't have to tell you. You know already. No, you don't, you liar. I guess I'll just tag along with the wise Choco. So if I combine 2 wooden claws with fire, for some reason I think that would be a bad thing. Let's make it thunder. Pattern 1, pattern 2. No. But pattern 2 will get more durability. Yeah, pattern 2 is better and slightly better. We get by combining it with the fire. I think it's basically the same stats. Claws plus 5. Got round nut. The complex map. Tasty nut. I don't know if that's better than brown nut. That's a quick way to get into the... God damn it. Oh no, she's stuck over there, isn't she? There's an item inside of the wall. We can't dig through the wall, we don't have digging claws. Let's go brown nut and never go back. Some tasty nuts. Literally, because that's what it identified was a tasty nut. Damn it. These traps are everywhere. Music got spoopy all of a sudden. Especially spoopy when you're only hearing it in one ear. Huh. The way of just standing in place without moving, like just wasting a turn, other than attacking. Messages. No, it doesn't seem like there's any just like stay here commands. Attack, dash, switch direction. Oh. Well, usually there's a way of like passing time without moving. It says here it's like HP recovery raised here, but you would figure you'd have to like stand on this spot to raise your HP. It does seem like we do heal up a little bit over time. Maybe in this room is what it meant. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to get you into that trap. Silly girl. So 28 HP. Peanut. Yeah, so many freaking books in this. Casting Drain on a skeleton would be a bad thing. That was badass, whatever that was. I'll sleep. Damn it. It worked on us. Yeah, the first Chocobo dungeon was never released in North America. this is our first Chocobo dungeon. Which I'm surprised that, you know, they didn't just call this Chocobo's dungeon. I'm surprised they actually, you know, named it number 2. Before he did the one cool thing ever. Alright, they fixed their mistake. Never do cool things again. Ah, who's that? Do I want to step on it? Oh, magic power. Wait, we don't have magic power. Maybe she does. This is the first one of the Mystery Dungeon games that I played. I played other roguelikes like As Your Dreams and a couple on Genesis, but yeah, it's the first actual Mystery Dungeon game that was released in North America. I need that card that increases, was it a card, or there's something that increased, inventory size. I definitely need that. Keep forgetting those bottles just turn to broken bottles afterwards. Oh crap. That's probably not a good thing. I don't want to summon Doom. Wooden saddle. Well, the way I look at it is, if you think you want to say something that has anything to do with mechanics about the game, then just don't. That way you won't spoil anything. As tempting as it is. It's hard not to backseat, I know. That's more fun for the streamer. And it's fun for a lot of people too, just watching the streamers suffer. We're so cute, we're little teeny tiny. We're a baby Chocobo now. Quah! Now we're big again. Bite-sized. Everything is a spoiler hint, pretty much, right? Level up! Well, for me, I consider anything that, obviously anything that'd be story related, obviously, but even any sort of mechanical things, I mean, that's considered a hint. Anything that's not in the manual. If it's in the manual, go nuts. Because it's not feasible for me to read the manual back to back, or from front to back, cover to cover, before playing a game. If it's in the manual, sure. If it's not in the manual, or, you know, like in-game, like accessible hint or accessible information, like, you know, there's a help menu in the game, for example, and it's in there, then it's a spoiler. The way I see it. It's mechanical hints or spoilers. part of the fun is learning the games, right? Learning the mechanics, and let's be honest, watching a streamer like screw up is more fun than watching them, you know, play the game competently. It's always fun. It's like always fun seeing the streamer just fail miserably. Yeah, exactly. I tend to be pretty thorough. I mean, RPGs are all about taking notes and, you know, one thing doesn't work, try other things. It's pretty much impossible to get completely stuck in an RPG. There's obviously, you know, possibilities of getting like a point of no, or like some sort of soft lock or, you know, dead man walking scenario, but that's pretty rare in RPGs, especially past the NES era. Definitely a thing for adventure games, but for RPGs, not really. Yeah, there might be points where you're not doing everything as like efficient as possible, but you know, doesn't mean you're not gonna be able to play the game. You're not gonna be able to beat it. You're not doing something super efficiently. Yeah, you might not have like a super mega awesome attack, but doesn't mean you can't beat an enemy because you don't have that. No, probably not. This place is kind of creepy. What? Boss through time, and we're at like 19 health. Fire. Oh yeah, Dark Souls is definitely going to be... need a lot of people coming in for sure for those ones. We'll love to see people suffer playing those games. What's he going to use? Oh, that's painful. Oh, missed me. You suck. Getting out of watermark. That's always fun. No, helping eat damage. I was gonna say easy boss, but it's not over. Thanks. This boss is nasty. Let's see if Step Band, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rare to get like pretty rare to get trolls, especially in retro. The retro category tends to be more mature audiences. Mini. Need more potions, I do. No poison saddle? Maybe this is a lie. Maybe it's actually a poison saddle. 4 defense, 7 energy, 8 defense. Yeah, this is definitely way better. Well, mature as in, you know, not a bunch of like teenagers that like, you know, do copy pastas and troll the hell out of everybody. We're mature with a mature audience, with mature humor. By mature humor, I mean toilet humor and bad puns. Back here. Yeah, this heart already has like a spear through it. I think it'd be easy to kill. I could probably just like, attack this thing instead of trying to kill the other stuff, but feels like this would be the main thing keeping it alive. Train. Immature 30-year-old man-child. Pretty much. Damn it. Team Kupo. Nobody likes Team Kupo. Team Que is definitely better. We must hurry. I don't want to go any deeper. I know, right? No, you can't go in. Who knows what will happen to you if you go in there? Hey, it sounds like you plan to snatch my treasure. Why else would you be here? I'm not letting you. Well, you see. Sounds fishy. That's why you can't trust humans. By the way, all the treasure is going to be mine. Don't do it, Mog. Damn it, Mog. You release Pandora now. Wait. Funny if her hand got caught in there. Then she's known as No Hand Trauma. I'm sorry I left you. It's for the best you don't go any further. I'm human, so I'll be fine. The one who already went in there. What? He's your friend? This is... I want to say this is the 4th one. There's one on Sega Master System, one on Genesis, and Azure Dreams. One on Genesis was Fatal Labyrinth, one on Sega Master System was Dragon Crystal, I believe. There's also Dragon Crystal available on Game Gear, but it was identical to the Sega Master System version. It's the dungeon's treasure. Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. It was definitely worth coming this far. Kupo! This will be the rarest in my collection of rare items. Huh? Just who are you? Where'd you sneak in from? Anyway, that's mine, so get your dirty little hands off of it. Scram! If you don't, I'll... Let that Guz play with the recycle boxes. Let's see, how am I gonna get this treasure? Here I go. You're not a hero of light, Mug. Leave that alone. Yeah, that dungeon, basically. I can't reach. I mean, true roguelikes are like this. Where you have randomly generated dungeons, you have items that are unidentified until you either try using them or throw them at enemies. You know, you can only go down, you can't go like back up kind of thing. Or up, not down, depending if you're going up a tower or down inside of a dungeon. And of course, you have rooms that aren't visible on the map until you go into them. So this one's roguelike through and through. There's a lot of like, or not. There's a lot of games that are similar systems, but not quite. 9-member party. It's a huge party. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, roguelikes weren't really common. I mean, they still aren't. I mean, there's not a huge number of roguelikes all across all the systems. They're probably more common, like later generations on the portable systems, because it fits perfectly for a portable format, right? You have like a temporary save after each dungeon or something like that, after each floor. You can have a nice little bite-sized dungeon. We're gonna get pitched out of there again. Like, damn it, every time we go down. Well, goodbye, town. Dude, Mog just destroyed a town. Hey, you okay? Chocobo? And then a Mog. Oh, I see. That's the entire dungeon fell into the ocean. We end up here. What's wrong? Oh. Are you okay? Yeah. Where am I? I was just gonna get this giant treasure. Ah, the dungeon collapsed and fell into the sea. Of course, that means my house is gone too. Shoot, a giant treasure. Well, since my house is destroyed, all I can do is return to the village. What? There's a village around here? And Mug, such a jerk. Yes, we're probably close to the village now. I'll take me there. What a practice. It's been so long since I've explored Dungeon. I'm beat. Oh, okay. I guess that's all I can do. Alright, Choco. Come on, move it. Left her home, and Mog's just like, treasure! Enter the village. Mog is cool. So this is the village? So you're back? The bomb! Kill it! Kill it before it blows up! And kill its baby bombs, too. Hi, Auntie Bomb. But Bomb? You're no right calling me Auntie. You're probably just up to no good again. That's not... He's one of the bad guys. What a peculiar visitor. Something bad must have happened to you. You got that right. What? I see. Well, you just can't trust humans. You must be on a journey, so you can stay at my house. I don't want you to stay at a human's house by mistake. You're pretty nice. Especially for someone with such a scary face. You're done without the face comments, Sonny. Come with me. Oh, come on, Choco. Freak. Weirdo. Guess I'll go home. Better go too. Or Shroma. That freak. Quack, Chocobo. Baby Mo. Reuse music, how dare they? How dare they? Research. Yeah, so many Vivies around here. Biggs and Wedge, really. That's strange. Why isn't it working? This is definitely the weirdest version of Biggs and Wedge I've seen. Where's Sid? Oh, there's Jesse. His Final Fantasy characters. If only it had some essence. What, you don't even know what essence is? Its effects in combining can be used instead of tonics and nuts. It's a very handy item. Throw a bottle at the monster, you'll defeat it. Look at essence. It's the Black Magician Research Laboratory, in charge of this place. Alright. So cute. Well, not really. I mean, this village seems to be a village full of monsters, where humans are regarded as freaks, so... a chocobo running around is probably pretty normal. How do you like the village? Oh, you were worried about me? No, Mrs. Bum is really a nice person, but for some reason the dungeon caused all the villagers to act funny and doubt humans. And again, the only humans around here are the old man living at the tower and me. These freak humans. These non-exploding... non-monsters. How are baby bombs born, anyways? I don't see like Mr. Choco or Mr. Bomb. Maybe he explodes in a fit of passion, and his split up parts are the children. You're staying here too. Well, I guess it's fine with me. Explosive mitosis. I wonder what today's dinner's gonna be. Bombay-style wild rat curry. Yeah. We're friends with a human. Humans are bad, so you are too. Hey, Choco. You can stay here for a little while. Anyway, it looks like there might be tons of rare items around here. You can find a treasure like that big crystal, too. Exactly. Yeah, the crystal was huge. This is a waste that it fell into the ocean. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on much longer myself. I got an early morning tomorrow, so there's only a way to get it from the seafloor. You still talk about that? You don't learn, do you? Humans deal with that rubbish. Only the weird old man that lives in the tower would be crazy enough to try and make something that takes you to the bottom of the ocean. What? A weird old guy has something that'll go to the seafloor? Yes, he was talking about its submission or something. A submarine? Choco, that's it. You can get the sunken treasure. Okay, Choco. I'll get everything ready in the village. Your job is to go find the old guy and ask to use the submarine. Choco, the ocean's great. There's lots of fish and tasty stuff. Great. Well, that's decided. I'm counting on you. Why do bombs need a bed? Must be a guest bed. Stream until I've fallen asleep. I got a little bit longer, but not much longer. It seems like a bed with, like, you know, linen would probably be a worse thing to sleep in as a bomb. Hey, Varys. And how do they light the fire? Use a little bit of their life essence in order to light the fire. Gemmadon? What do you want? To rent storage space? Sure. We have 1,000 gil. I won't take a penny less. Can you pay it? Do I even have money? You're not renting. Take a hike. We have 0 gil. Get away from there. Hey, fat Chocobo. I mean, chubby Chocobo. Oh no, a customer. I'm sorry, I'm not open yet. What? Do I know anything about a gate key? Yeah, I've got one. Everyone's freaked out by the old man, so they locked the gate. As for me, I have to do business with them, so I use the key to go in and out. Huh? You want to go see the old man? Why don't you tell me that sooner? I'll open it for you. It's open. It's a lot of work, this walking business. Huh? You would have opened it yourself if I gave you the key? Give me that kind of stuff sooner. I'm pooped. Yep, Chubby Chocobo is the best Chocobo. Marlboro. And a Tonberry. Chef Le Tonberry! Oui, a customer! Lately, that drunken Marlboro has kept the customers away. But I am not ready, because the drunken Marlboro is driving away the customers. Must do it with a French accent. What's your problem? Hey, you? You got a problem with me drinking for lunch? What? You want some bolts? I can't really do much in this form. Oh. Well, huh? Oh, you have a thunder book. Please, give it to me. Use it on me. This guy's a masochist. Oh, they'll use it. Alright, hit me with your best shot. Come on. Not yet. That ain't enough to make me remember my real shape. Please, one more time. Oh, you'll use it? Alright, hit me with your best shot. Come on. Oh, that feels so good. I mean, how many do we have to use? Do we have to use like a stronger version or something? Huh. Got 3 more books. I mean, I could try using them all, but... The Thunderbook on me? Probably doesn't reset. These are from his host, yeah. Alright, well this guy... I'm thinking we need a stronger... I think there's like spell levels, right? I remember seeing spell levels. Yeah. There's like 6 books on this guy. Although maybe because I stopped using books, then it reset it, maybe? Although, I guess we do have level 3 Thunder, so... Because every time you use a book, your level goes up. Isn't there a shop in this town? I think there'd be a shop to sell things. We can spend $1,000 to spend $1,000 to buy some storage space. We have no way of making money. Monster just find money in the dungeon and I just happened to not get any last time. Or just, you know, give you money until, you know, the next dungeon. Yeah, it seems like it. I guess the experience the next level is just number of books. So if I use 2 more arrow books, I'll be level 2 and so on and so forth. That's what it seems like. Next we got Thunder. Thunder up a bit. I guess this is a shop or another store, another house. Cotton, protect tree. It's tree of life, very important. But tree, not healthy. Why? Gosh. This guy's left. Grow bigger, grow bigger. Yeah, that's pretty standard in any of these roguelikes. Don't die unless you lose a lot. Bowser. Ben. Not a name I'd expect from a monster like that. Yeah, what do you know? Sorry. I just said you don't look like a Ben. Such cute FMVs in this game. Oh snap. I'm the classic mud scientist. It's gotta be Sid. Guarantee that's Sid. Where's she going? Yeah. How are we suddenly in a dungeon too? I guess his house is a dungeon. $50 gil, there we go. Now we get money. We need 1,000 gil just to buy storage. Or storage increase, I guess. Yeah, but the dungeon is supposed to be underground or underwater. I didn't expect there to be a dungeon going to this guy's tower. But yeah, I guess they're gonna keep giving us dungeons. Drop a potion, we need potions. I don't need another wood one. It's a teleporter. Huh. I see that the teleported me like really far, but Oh, or I mean another room that was right next to a teleporter. It did indeed teleport me far. Durability 10. Keep an eye on those. Until we find some better claws, we need to make sure they don't break on us. Yeah, this guy's tower is pretty crappily built. Let's have an elevator that goes up to a floor in the middle of nowhere. Give it up. Alright, so this one gives us more durability, more defense. Actually, our defense goes down, I think? What was our defense with no poison? Wasn't it 10? Let's cancel this here. No, I guess it's 8. It's 25 durability, energy, toughness goes up, or maybe stays the same, just slightly more defense. They get Cloud yet? If only. Still looking for Aerith. Keep an eye on my health here. Let's use some of these spells so we can level them up a bit. Ow. Yeah, it hits hard. I need thunder books. Generator? Sure. Just turns on the lights. That's a waste of money. Or a waste of a book. Let's throw one of each of these in here. Stain card. Doesn't seem like a very good deal. Lost child card? What the hell does that do? Oh, just resets our map. There. Take that. And that. Phew. Jeez, they just keep coming and coming. What's that? Hey, partner. Say you're not an enemy, huh? That's the trick. That trick won't fool me. Well then, just what are we doing in my tower? I forgot. Jeez, well I've got a selective memory. I don't have time to deal with a fellow like you. Gotta get my tower back from these imps. What a disaster. The imps have taken over my precious machine. So you'll help me? That's totally Sid. In exchange for a favor, huh? Well, what's the favor? course. Forgot, huh? Oh well. Looks like you're not the type that can cause mischief. Besides, as long as I'm following behind you, there's no danger. You remember your own name? Nice to meet you, Choco. I'm... Yep, called it. Like, it's the typical, like, Sid character in every Final Fantasy. Like a mechanically inclined, older man. I'm Sid, the genius scientist, Sid. It might be like I audited or I edited my let me make sure, because when I switch to PlayStation games, I have to add a delay from my microphone, because otherwise my microphone is like half a second, or what I see on my side. Like when I see stuff on my side, it's about half a second faster than you guys see it, because of the buffer for capturing. So I usually add some delay on my microphone so that it kind of tries to sync up. But is in sync? Okay, maybe. So I did add some microphone delay, but I don't know. Let's see. So let's say, I'll say go as soon as I open the menu. Go, you know. Go. Go. So it's probably... I'm not sure if it's about the same, if it's a little slower or faster. It's gonna be close. It's not gonna be 100% because, you know, it seems to change stream to stream, but it's in sync. Okay, good. Thank you. So I usually have to add around 400 to 450 milliseconds delay to my microphone just so it kind of coincides. It's never going to be 100%, but it's going to be close. It'd be more obvious if I had like a, but if I had the webcam, of course, it would totally be out of sync. I'd have to add delay to the webcam too. Wait, want to see my skills? Yes. Nope, can't put it here. Nope, can't put it here. Oh, okay, so his skills is basically... Want to see my skills? Basically means let me put down a trap and blow us up with it. Nice, Sid. Very nice. Oh, we're dead. Not in North America, unless, well, I'm not sure if they re-released it in English at any point. Oh man, I wonder I'm taking so much damage. So I don't know if it was ever released at some point in English, like a remaster of it, but the original one definitely wasn't. So, you know, this one coming out as Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon 2, or Chocobo's Dungeon 2 is confusing, I guess, in this era. Not the first game that did that. I mean, there's a lot of other games have released under, you know, being number 2 when it's actually the first one released in North America. But definitely weird. Sid skills the real mystery here. So yeah, it's kind of strange they just called this, you know, Chocobo's Dungeon 2 and not 1. I need to fix those claw port breaks. Ow. Eye drops. Cold card. Geyser card? Oh, I guess it just replenishes the water. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but I mean, does it really matter if this one's called Chocobo's Dungeon 1 or just Chocobo's Dungeon North America? They could just add like a tagline, right? Like Chocobo's Dungeon, you know, kind of like Star Ocean did in Star Ocean: The Second Story. You know, that's also as confusing because it's like, where's the first story? But they could have added some sort of tagline without adding number 2, because that would have been confusing. If I picked this up in the store back in the day, I'd be looking for number 1. Like, where's number 1? I got number 2 here. Where's number 1? Revelations, yeah. Something to that effect. Just something to distinguish it as being a different one from the original, without just calling it number 2. I mean, it just seems like a really weird choice. Weird choice that would cause more confusion. But yeah, I mean, clearly Square at this point kind of knew just not to renumber things, because they knew renumbering things would just get more confusing. And you know, they didn't know if this franchise would have gotten any more popular. Unfortunately, obviously didn't get super popular in any way. It was more of a niche title, unlike Final Fantasy. But they didn't know that, right? So they elected to call it number 2, thinking they might be like a long-running series. And I mean, I guess it's relatively long-running, but most of it, you never see like a Chocobo's Dungeon 3. You know what I mean? You never called it that. Any extra release is number 3. I know, right? Final Fantasy is super niche. These things. These look like exercise machines of some kind. No! Oh, for PS4 and for Switch, which is a remake of... Was it a remake of the original one, or... It was a remake of Final Fantasy Fables, Chocobo's Dungeon. I'm not sure if that was a remake of the first one or what, but for the most part, the Mystery Dungeon games... I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, but these things supposed to be... There's not many Chocobo ones outside of Japan. I break my claws hitting these things. Fails to use make an official game, yeah. Makes sense. I think game's gonna be showing up soon. Six hours later. We killed it. Crash down. To break walls, eh? Crap. Did you verify identify, I'm guessing? Oh crap, it's rust. Good thing we didn't use it on our inventory. It does wood rust. $300, wow. Very Mystery Dungeon-esque. Better be. Sealed box. Huh. Use specific spells on these? So keep manual out, keep popping it out of the thing here. Motorcycle box. Don't see sealed box in the manual. Yeah, let's just use a random spell on it. You get to hit it with the spell that it just kind of did there, which is probably electricity. You don't have any electrical books. Lightning books. Ripe Nut, Arrow Book, Geyser Card. Yeah, not surprisingly, the Pokemon ones became more popular version in North America. Surprising absolutely nobody. Yeah, Torneko did. We'll get to that one eventually. Attention span for them, yeah. They can definitely take a while to get through. You could be fast or slow depending on RNG. RNG can smile on you or just be an absolutely horrible mistress. This guy a shopkeeper? Yeah, he is. Potion, drain, unify. Sparkly potion. Did I buy that there? So I didn't pay for that one. To go and talk to this guy. Fine, then pick it up and pay at the door. So then drop it and you'll get paid at the door. Oh, sure. Okay, so we do have cells here. Drop one of these. I forgot how much I paid for Torneko. Does this let us escape? I was gonna say, without paying. Apparently, yes is the answer. Unfortunately, shit. I didn't mean to. Crap. It shows in your, you can't use that teleport tag. It shows down here, next level and Gil. I didn't mean to not pay, I just didn't know what would happen. That's pretty good. 280 damage. RIP! It wasn't on purpose, I swear. Did we lose? Yeah, we lose everything, don't we? Yeah. Here goes all our equipment. Anything you can get is... anything you can keep is your levels. Assuming we lost a lot of money too. Oh, we only lost half our money. We lost all our gear. That's not my fault. They had a teleporter. I figured like maybe we'll pay on the way of on exiting the teleporter. Like nope. you just steal when you exit the teleporter. And apparently he had a bunch of friends. Me and Diaz playing together in co-op? Yeah. Pretty much, right? Arrow book. Thunderbook. One second, guys. Work thing here real quick. Much more forgiving, yeah. Well, it is a Chocobo. It seems to be more geared towards younger audiences. Like the fact you don't lose levels. I mean, it sucks losing your gear and everything, especially in later areas. I mean, losing your gear means you go into the dungeon and do like no damage. So we're having a hard time on level 1 here. Monsters become items. Nice. This guy did not become an item. Oh, bullshit on that. Used the wrong button. Wanted to look at him. I accidentally ran towards him instead. Well, now we have half of our gold. I'll have to let Sid do the work at the beginning here. Go find some more gear. Yeah, exactly. That's why, I mean, now they're pretty much relegated to portable systems, but of course back in this era, I mean, I guess you could have had something on the Game Boy Color. I mean, Azure Dreams is on the Game Boy Color, but hell, even one of the first ones we played, which was Dragon Crystal, was on Game Gear as well. So I guess they were always available on handhelds. It just they weren't really as popular as a series until, you know, Pokemon. And even the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games were like those really that popular. They came out with a bunch of them, but I mean, they obviously sold because, you know, the name Pokemon, but Diablo. It's been forever since I played Diablo. I really need a weapon at least. Armor would be nice, but game's like, nah, just go upstairs. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing with portable systems. Like, I don't use my Switch portable as a portable system, but you can definitely see all people doing so. Oh, damn. This sucks. Can't make any progress here. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the circumstances, right? Like for me, you know, I never commuted to work, and that like work for me has always been me driving somewhere. Like, pretty much all my work's been like on the go work. Like, I work from home and commute to work directly. But I can see people who have commutes, like you know, on the bus or whatever. Definitely using handhelds more. Whimsy tonic. Whimsy's potion. Peanut. Got the Sid. Thanks, Sid. Survive the entire stage. It's pretty much how I survive a lot of these games in later stages. Just keep running and try not to interact with any monsters. But the only way you can survive in these, unless you grind a lot more than you have to. God damn it. It'd be really nice to get at least a weapon on the first floor. One upside of dying is that your inventory is empty now. Downside is your inventory is empty. You need a slow book. Not stone 6. Well, at least we got the next generation coming on strong in the next couple games. 3 out of those 5 are Dreamcast. It's nuts. Gotta make sure my Dreamcast is ready for streaming. Should be. Tested it not that long ago, but it's been a bit since I tested it. I found a lot of books, but no armor or weapons. The 2 important things, the things we want the most. These have range attacks. Yeah. There's gonna be some long games for sure. One way of breaking the walls. I'm never gonna make it off the first couple floors until we find a weapon. It's ridiculous. I've only broken the first, second, and third walls. It really depends on the game mode of the Shadows. Like stuff like, let's say Final Fantasy X, right? When I get to Final Fantasy X, the original release date, I'll be playing 10 HD because there's no point in playing the original Final Fantasy X and 10 HD. They're basically the same game with some slightly added features, and of course, you know, HDified. So in that case, I'll be playing the HD version when the original one was released. If I'm planning on replaying the game because, you know, the remake is different enough, Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age, for example, versus Final Fantasy XII, I'll play the original Final Fantasy XII, and then when I get to Zodiac Age, I'll play that one too. But generally, I'll be playing if there's not enough difference, I'll be playing the best version when the original release came out. Like, I think one example of that coming up is going to be Skies of Arcadia. When we get to, I think I made it so that the GameCube one will be played on the release date of the Dreamcast one, I think. I have to double check, but... Alright, Sid. Need to find some damn weapon and have a chance here. I can't switch with Sid and have him go in front. There, shortcut. We got a saving tag now. Polish card? I'm not sure what the polish card would do. We do have repair cards. Maybe the first thing I would assume is like a repair card. Maybe it increases, maybe it does like a +1 to an item. It would be pretty powerful. Unfortunately, we already used it, so we don't know the description of it. Come on, Sid, just smack us awake. Damn it, we're mini again. In one room with items in here. And we're almost done again. This game. We're like so dead here. This level sucks. Things all broken. Oh crap. Oh, this is good. Run. Okay, good. Didn't go far. Yeah. Oh, that was a far teleport there. Square unfortunately screwed up a lot. One day they'll be good again. Probably not. I guess that thing doesn't set off traps. Now we're gonna die going on back on that trap, damn it. Well, we done goofed. Well, I tried. This is gonna be brutal. I have to go like inch a little bit at a time, just get some more some more levels, and hopefully, you know, get better. But I'm gonna have to call it there for tonight. I do have an early morning tomorrow, so I'll stop the timer there. Just a little bit of a taste of this game. It's definitely brutal when you die, man. You lose a weapon and you're screwed. It takes forever to. You're basically a servant of the RNG at this point, kind of hoping you find a weapon drop. Armor would be good too, but weapon would definitely be way more important, so I can actually hit things for more than, you know, a little bit of damage. Alright, so yeah, call it there for tonight. So for the next couple days, next stream will probably be on Wednesday, would be my guess. I'm working the next couple days, probably be long days and that, so I won't have too much time to stream, but I am off Wednesday, so should be able to stream then. So in the meantime, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the end of Legend of the River King and a little taste of Chocobo's Dungeon 2. So have a great night, everybody. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye for now.